Hey, Erica J, what's poppin'? There we go. We live on both. All right, awesome. So, your girl is going to use her miles for one of her airline programs. I decided to pop up and go live a little early because I'm putting together my Support Black Business Tour with my podcast. So basically, I'm planning on spending a little time in ATL, investing in, a place or something down there by the Six Flags, over Stone Mountain. Yes, baby, SBB. I'm tilting up so I can get it on YouTube. I'm by a window, so you see everything, all the activity happening outside the window. This is all activity outside the window. It ain't got nothing to do with the store. You see people getting on the train and all this other stuff. But yeah, so I want to get together with the bookstores out there and put together some book club Eventbrites. And I want to go and visit all the eateries and restaurants and stuff like that that are Black owned. I'm doing ATL first, then I'm making my way to Phoenix and doing the exact same thing in Phoenix. And then I'm coming home to LA and doing the exact same thing in LA, but LA is like the final destination. But also, because I don't have to use up all my miles to get to ATL, like it's gonna take half of them. It's like, okay, from ATL we go to Phoenix, and getting from Phoenix to LA is nothing. It's straight down the 10 freeway, like it's absolutely nothing. It'll also give me an opportunity to just create new experiences and have my drive for adventure. I kind of miss that. That's like who I am. I'm also a driver. I distance drive. I like it. One of the things that I've done for about 20 years is go on a Sunday drive at least once a month, where I just, I get up on a Sunday, I'll get up, I'll go get my eyebrows done, and I will drive along. Back in Chicago, like I've been doing this for years. Like back in Chicago, what I would do is I'd drive, and there was a place up north where I would go and I'd get my eyebrows arched, and I'd make a whole day of it. I'd drive along Lakeshore Drive, and I lived in Beverly, so I drove the distance of the city, like the actual, circumference of, the city or what have you. And I would just stare outside my little window, have my soundtrack popping, and I would go get my eyebrows done, and that would be like, my little Sunday ritual. Go have a good brunch, depending on who or what was going on in the picture. I would invite people to roll with me or whatever. But for years, that was my like Sunday get down. And then when I moved to LA, I converted it to a drive on Sunset Boulevard to PCH. I'd go up Sunset and make that transition through, because I lived in Westwood. So I would make that transition through Beverly Glen and, hit the curve, go around, take Sunset, all the way down to PCH, and then make that right and take it up to Malibu, and just enjoy the scenery. I get my eyebrows done. When I moved to LA, what I would do is I would put in a Starbucks, like in Malibu or, wherever the location was that I was going. And I would get up on a Sunday and get up and get my eyebrows done, go do the drive, play my music, go visit the Starbucks, go grab something to eat, whatever. I did that at least once a month on a Sunday. It was my Sunday thing for like 20 years. I haven't done that in like over 2 years, and I miss it. Like, that's just something I enjoy. Like I said, I'm a distance driver. It's something that's one of the traits I kind of picked up from my father. He's a driver as well. And from the moment I got me a license, child, I would just hit it. And I kind of missed that. I lost my ID in New York the first time. The driver's license. I lost it the first time. So, that shit been gone. So I got to get a new one. But yeah, that's something that I want to do. And that'll also give me the option to be able to like rent cars again and stuff like that. I've been getting a lot of emails and a lot of suggestions and feedback about going back to Chicago, since I like have a Chicago state ID or what have you. Even though I haven't been there or whatever, I got one before I left and ended up staying and was like, oh, well, whatever. But the thing about it is Chicago is cold and it ain't gonna do nothing but get colder. And Chicago, the Midwest actually, places where our winters can get weird. Like it snows in April in Chicago sometimes. Let me get this person out of my shot. It snows in April sometimes in Chicago. Sometimes in Chicago, you'll get a snowstorm in March, So it's one of those things where it's like, I want to structure this in such a way where it's south, warm places, and then, I go other places. And as it warms up, I make my way back this way. Detroit has a place that I want to check out that sounds so interesting. I got to get there. I'm going to come back to Chicago. And then, other places in between. I know Gary got some stuff. I know Gary, Indiana got things going on. YouTube froze. I don't know why. Let's see what's happening with YouTube. I don't know why it froze. But yeah, Gary, Indiana, all those other places, that'll be the time to do that. I don't know why YouTube froze. I do want to come back to New York to see Eddie Murphy on SNL. Like, I really would love to see that live. Like, that would make my world, But that would be the only thing to come back to New York for at this time. Like, I don't really have nothing to be here for. Not anymore. YouTube, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know. Okay, so it's doing weird. But yeah, I wanted to make this live to go live a little early to say that. It's 1:56, so I'm going to end the live. I got my cards down here. This is the most going on. I don't even care no more. Oh my goodness, there's too much happening. Okay, so I don't know what's happening with that. So anywho, I'm working to put that together, and I'm just making my way back to Los Angeles. So that's what's happening with that. I'm about to get my cards together to do a tarot read for Scorpio and also for today's tarot card of the day for the podcast. I'm going to drop both of those, and that's going to be that. I also need to make a video for, I don't need to do it. I want